Magolo naman everybody, balik man karon yung SamAkechi tuwang Jowo, your host, GM and player in Let's Play Ironsworn Sheila, Season 2, Episode 4. So if you see my setup, it's not much different. Well, my setup is always like here, but this is right after I record the last episode. And I was thinking, can't wait to see what happened in the next episode, and I still have time, so yeah, we will continue our story. So for recap, Sheila and all the people that was on the side of the special building for the sick person in Grey Barrow rushed to enter the building and saw one of the patient, which is a man, attacking other patient inside the building. So Overseer Oily orders the wardens to subdue them, but they are afraid of getting infected. They don't know if this sickness is contagious or not, and yeah, because they don't know, they don't want to get close. So because of their inability to take action, Gwen and Sheila rush to this man and try to subdue him with much effort and abysmal rolls, but we end up managed to make this man unconscious by sedating him. And our current stats, we got +6 momentum, +1 health, +3 spirit, and +2 supply. And Sheila lost her spear on that battle, broken down. So in the aftermath, Overseer Oily reprimand all these wardens, which is all men, for their inaction. And why not you moving, blah 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 blah. And then she orders them to tie the unconscious man up in case he suddenly wakes up and attack everyone. But I don't think that will happen. And she quickly helped Gwen and Sheila and try to tend to their wounds. Are you both okay? Yeah, Overseer, we're fine. It's just some scratch. Gwen was like, yeah, it's just some scratch, but not mean much. And then Gwen was looking at the unconscious man. So will I become like that too? Become a feral man, losing my sanity, losing my reasons? Sheila and Oily is silent. They cannot respond, but Sheila answers, well, we don't know, but that is why we must find our master, and fast. We cannot leave your condition like that. And surely the condition of these people here, and I don't know how many people out there, but I believe there is something that we can do. That calms Gwen a bit. After tending to their wounds, Overseer Oily stands up and walks towards the unconscious man and examines him. And she found something interesting. I won't roll, but because this is the plot that I have been thinking about. She calls Sheila. Sheila, come here. You need to say this. With tattered body, Sheila gets up and walks toward Overseer and the man. Come on, look at this. What is this? Sheila take a look and see some white spots in parts of his body, but also in other spots that already turned white. There's some scales, like snake scales or lizard scales, start to like grow and cover the part that turns white. I've never seen anything like this. And then she tries to consult with the notes that she writes when she was learning medicine with Mitani. And she opens the section about the plague from the old world and find out that no, this is different. Is this sickness? She was thinking to herself, is this sickness? Ma'am, I don't know what this is. This is really different. This is completely different from what I learned, from what my teacher taught me. And they were silent for a while, like don't know what to do. For now, we will need to go back to my house. She come and calms her daughter. I completely forgot about the daughter. Yeah, the overseer come and calms the daughter and told her to come back with her to her house. Overseers Oily, Sheila, and Gwen will go back to her house. So they got to Overseer Oily's house, and I think I will say that because this is like 6 o'clock, the sun is already setting. Oily will say, "Come and rest in my house. Both of you need some rest. Both of you need to recover yourself." And okay, Sheila will do Sojourn. When you spend time in community seeking assistance, roll plus heart. If you share a bond, add +1. So we will roll plus heart. What? Not time to rest for the weary, I think. 1 + 2 versus 9 and 9. That means miss plus complication. Okay, so what is the complication? Okay, I will roll for a table. I think I will use this table from this book today. I will not decide which one to use. Turning points. Let's try to roll here in the major plot twist table. 35. Someone returns unexpectedly. Okay, I think I know. I think this someone is Priestess Tahir. Okay, so this is how it goes. Oily, Sheila, and Gwen was trying to clean themselves, trying to get some rest. But then they heard banging on the front door and somebody shouting, "Open the door! Hey, Oily! Open the door!" And she heard that voice. Damn. Tahir, what are you doing? And then when Oily opened the door, yeah, it's Tahir, Priestess Tahir. So I heard that about the commotion in the sick house. So now you understand what I told you. You should have purged them. This is not a sickness, this is a curse. Oily was like, no, we don't know yet. We don't know about that yet. But your friend, can you prove that this is really our sickness? Can you prove that there's something that can cure this? I'm still not sure about that, especially after tonight. Look, our guests here saved the day. Let them sleep, let them get some rest, don't you? No, because this is urgent. You see for yourself how they went feral, how they almost attack your daughter, and you see what will happen to them if you leave them alone. Sheila gets up and walks towards the both of them and introduces herself, together with Gwen, of course. Are you priestess of the iron the iron priest? Who are you outsiders? My name is Sheila and this is my sister Gwen. We are herbalists, came to look for our teacher, Mitani. Mitani. She should know Mitani. I think she knows who Mitani is. You said your master is Mitani the heretic. Yes. And also, how will she respond? Let's ask the oracle. Does she knows Mitani, who Mitani is? I mean, I think I will ask. Does she know Mitani well? I mean, do they have any connection, Mitani and Tahir? Let's ask the oracle. I think, not sure. I think 50-50. 51 or more, they have connection. What? 99. That means extreme. Yes, they know each other. I need to write this down. So they have connection. More than just acquaintance, but maybe friends or something. I will ask the oracle what is the nature of their relationship. I will roll on action team table. 50 transform. 27 transform creation. Alright, I think I got the gist of what the nature of the relationship is, but to be sure I will consult this supplement, Oracle Solo Role-Playing Tool, written and compiled by Hyde Rubenheimer, and we will go to chapter 2, playing the card oracles. With this I will shuffle my deck of cards and draw one. From that card we will get some keywords that maybe, I hope, can help clarify, make it clear what the relationship is. And we draw a card. 9 of diamonds. 9 of diamonds. Success, achievement, reward. Okay, so I think I can make a conclusion on the nature. So transform creation. I think in this case Mitani and Tyre are rival. Mitani as a herbalist and revolutionary one at that is on the side of science, but Tyre as a priestess from the Iron Priest cult is from occultism, the other side of the spectrum. When Mitani was in this town, there also some sickness. I think the sickness is pretty common, the sickness is pretty common. But even the herbalists that live in the town doesn't know how to treat it. They went to Tyre for help, like with some prayers or like sacrifice or something. And most of the times she said that this is a curse, this is a possession from evil spirit or something like that, and they do some rituals. Some of the men cured, but others not so much. There's also some deaths, until when Mitani comes and prove with his science that all of the sickness are disease that can be cured with some medicine. So Mitani do a lot of things on that village, healing, making medicine, and teaching the herbalists that live in the town how to treat those sickness or diseases. And more people avoid getting close to Tyre. She basically lose her credibility because of success and achievement that Mitani got. Transform creation. I think transform perception and creation is creating like some new methodology for new perspective on some sickness. And I will go further and say that Oily also have a debt with Mitani. Maybe it was her, or maybe her daughter or husband. I don't think she has a husband. His husband most probably have already died. If not, the husband must be the overseer, but it's not. So now that Mitani already gone from the town, Tyre experienced some difficulties in getting new believers, new members for the cult. But because she's a priestess, she's also a mystic, and she can do some rituals, some magic. Yeah, like we said in the workbook, mysticism magic is rare and dangerous, but those few who wield the power are truly gifted. Tyre is one of them, one of those mystic who can cast magic or something like that. What magic? I'm not sure yet. She managed to regain some of her follower, but she still have a grudge. But on the other hand, seeing that some of the sickness that she diagnosed as curse or as possession or as something with spirits get cured with medicine, she also have some respect. All the prompt from the cards are success of achievement rewards. It's positive thing. I think she got some respect with Mitani, although she wants to keep her principle and belief that not everything can be cured with medicine, and this must be cursed. So back to the scene. I don't know Mitani have any disciples. Well, yeah, Sheila answers. Mitani was staying in our village, our settlement called Red Brook, in the edge of the hinterlands near the haven. He lived there for a long time, and up until 1 year ago, he was doing some research that unfortunately I don't know what the research was. But then he left the village. He said he got a debt that he had to pay. I think Tyre will pose a question. So, as Mitani's disciple, you must know what happened with this. This must be some curse from the old world, isn't it? And Sheila tries to answer, yes, I have done some examination, especially on the man who goes feral. Some of the early symptoms are similar to what my master taught me about the sickness from the old world, but this one is different. While the sickness from the old world, when the patient's skin turns white, if they are not treated, the skin and the muscle beneath that skin will rot away. And like if you have the white spot in your fingers and your fingers gets rotten, you won't feel anything when your fingers suddenly fall down. But this one is different. Instead of decaying, they grow some scales, some kind of scales, like a lizard scale. I'm not sure, so I cannot say if it's a disease or a curse, but I can say that this doesn't come from the old world. How will Tyre respond? On the first place, is she really a mystic? I think she is a mystic. She must be a mystic. I mean, if she can get followers, she might not be a trickster but a genuine priest. Let me check the assets card first. Okay, I got something that fits Tyre's position as a priestess of the iron. It's an asset called Tether. When you commune with the spirit of a place, roll plus heart. Because this is the tethered place, she haven't moved from this place for a long time, and also she have a long relationship with the obelisk in the middle of the town. She developed this. I think she developed this after Mitani left the village. That's why she managed to regain followers. After explaining that, after saying that she is not sure anymore if it's a disease or is this a disease or curse or something, then she asked Tyre, so priestess Tyre, why do you think that this is a curse? And how will Tyre answer this question? Will she lie? I don't think she'll lie. I think there is a small chance that she will lie. I mean, she is temperamental, but I don't think she's a liar. Small chance, 91 or greater. Yep, she won't lie. 87. I think because this is closer, 87 is closer to 91. I think it's no but. So let's reiterate Sheila's question. Sheila asked, why do you think that this is a curse? Yeah, Tyre will answer, of course this is a curse. I mean, you see the symptoms, the skin turns white and change into something. Isn't that a curse? I mean, nobody lives from the old world before they come here. It's a deadly plague. And Gwen starts to lose patience because of Tyre's excuse and trying to slither her way. And she asked, you proclaim yourself as a priestess. Can you commune with spirit? Have you asked the spirit of that iron obelisk if this is really a curse? And I think the answer is no. She's just jumped into conclusion on her own, and she haven't consulted with the spirit yet about this. Then Oily interject that I think the best way for us to move forward is first to find Mitani, and second, something that we can do tomorrow is for you to converse with the spirit to ask about this. Tyre is convinced then. Very well. I will ask the spirit tomorrow. But you better come. We will meet in front of the obelisk tomorrow morning. Then she turns back together with her follower go back to their house or temple or wherever they sleep. And after breathing a sigh of relief, Oily closes her door, locks, and everyone go to sleep tonight. And that's where we will end this episode. That is an interesting development. And so before we end this episode, there's nothing really changed from the stats because we failed the sojourn. But I think we got milestones on the vow. First, because we found out that Tair and Mitani have connection, have history. I will mark another progress, and another because we managed to convince her to speak with the spirit. Yeah, good. Progress is good. Always play your solo RPG when your head is clear, so you can think clearly and make decisions that will satisfy you. Thank you so much for everyone who is watching until this point, following the adventure of Sheila from when I start with Bahasa Indonesia until this point. The English version of the first season is still on progress. I'm still trying to construct the script. So again, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Done.